Vivian. knew it wasn't far. Tess? Yeah? Hello? Hi! Welcome to Mythril's Story Time. I'm so glad that you're here to join me today. A little bit about myself. I am a teacher here in Atlanta, Georgia, and if you're curious where that is on the map, that is in the lower right-hand corner of the United States. Mommy and Daddy could probably help you point it out. Anyway, I'm here to talk to you today, and hope you'll join me some great story time, and I'm really excited about this. So, without further ado, again, my name is Mythril. You can call me Miss Mythril. Now, the thing about that name is, it's not my real name. My real name is Jessica. A lot of friends like to call me Jessie. Can you think of why I'm called something different? What do you think? Okay. Well, the name Mythril is what we call an alias. Can you say alias? Alias. Alias is basically a nickname. And it can be a name that either you give yourself to show how you feel about yourself, or it may be something someone else gives you. For example, your mommy, her name might be Claudia, but you call her mom or mommy, maybe mama. In a way, that's an alias. It is a loving name that you gave her, so she understands it's coming straight from you. So when she hears the name Mom, she knows exactly who it is that's calling her. Your daddy's name might be John, and that's what other grown-ups call him. But Dad or Daddy or Father is the name you have given him. And when he hears that name Dad, he knows that it's you, his special child, that has given him that name and he will respond to. So, I gave myself the name Mythril, and you might be thinking to yourself, that's a bit of a strange name. I've never heard it before. Or maybe you have. I gave myself the name because basically what Mythril is a shiny metal. It's not a real metal, unfortunately. They say it's very light enough that you can make a beautiful dress out of, but it can really take a hit. Like, it could be as strong as the strongest armor that any knight could ever have. Let me show you real quick what I mean. And this is how you say my name. Miss Mythril. Can you say Mythril? Mythril. Excellent. Okay. So that's what you can call me. So, today what we're going to do, and for every episode that we tune in, which will be every other day, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'll be tuning in at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, about the time that you might be playing in the morning, after breakfast, but before lunch. Okay? So, what we'll do first is we will start with a book every day. And today's book is very special. I hope you'll enjoy it with me. Later on, we're going to make an activity that will reflect the story that we're reading. Today's activity later on is going to be, we're going to make our own homemade microphone. You know, like the superstars or the singers on TV use at a live performance. You're going to have your very own. Now, if you'd like to go and run and get those supplies when we have our intermission or our commercial time, then you will need a couple of things. A toilet paper roll. You can get 2, just in case. We're going to need some aluminum foil and some stickers. And most importantly, a black marker, preferably one that's in your arts and crafts drawer, or some paint. Ask Mommy and Daddy if it's okay to get some paint. All right, and see what they say. It might take a little bit longer to do with paint, but I promise you it'll come out looking much better with paint. Again, ask Mommy and Daddy first. But if you want to do that, there'll be a little break after the story, and you can go run and get those things. And join me for the activity. I'll be making it live on stream here. I'll show you what to do. All right. Today's story is called Queen of the Scene. Do you know what the front of the cover is called on a story? What's this picture right here? It's right here. It's called the title. Right here, you see these words in white? That tells you who wrote the book. That's called the author. Down here at the bottom it says illustrated by Frank Morrison. And the illustrator means somebody that makes the pictures. So 2 very big important people when you're making a story, really awesome like this. You need an illustrator who makes the pictures, and you need the author who makes the words. Together, they make an unstoppable team to make an awesome story like this. I hope you enjoy. See, there's the title again right there. You got more of a bigger picture right there. See the girls jumping up on the basketball hoop right there? Oh, this is one of my favorite parts of the story. Have you ever gotten a gift from, say, Mommy or Daddy, maybe your aunt, uncle, or your grandma or grandpa? And they give you a gift, and on the outside is a little piece of paper. It might be decorated, or it might be a simple white paper saying, to you, from whatever you call them, whatever alias they have, whether it be Meemaw, or Mommy, Daddy, or Grandpapa. Right here is a dedication page that's a lot like that. A dedication page is the way for Queen Latifah, the author, to say, I write this story for this special person. And down here at the bottom, you have another sentence of who this story is for by Frank Morrison. Frank Morrison, excuse me. He also dedicated this book to somebody special. Queen Latifah dedicated it to, it says, to my mother and all my teachers. As a teacher, I would feel really special reading that. So her mother and her teachers are very special to her. Frank Morrison said, I dedicate this to my action heroes, Nia, Nasir, Nairi, and Tyreek. Love, Daddy. Oh, so again, another alias. And he's dedicating it to his children. How many names do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. So he had 4 special little children that he loves, that are important to him, just like you are important to your mom or dad. That's very sweet. I am queen of the scene. Baby, I'm a star. I make games look easier than they are. No stopping me at hopscotch. Everybody comes to watch. I'm as smooth as a machine. I'm queen of the scene. So who is it that's talking here in the story? Who have we seen twice so far in the story? That's right. It's this girl right here. The one blowing the bubble gum. Do you like bubble gum? Me too. You don't want to race me. I'm as fast as spinning dice. If it looks like I'm just catching up, I really passed you twice. She's racing a friend over there. She's got a lot of friends that are running. Look at them over here. Some of them look exhausted. This one's falling down. Oof. That looks painful. I hope she's okay. Oh, and baby, I'm the best. When it comes to hand and stick ball, I hit that ball so hard, it can break a brick wall. Look how hard that baseball hit that brick wall right there. It's crazy, huh? Talk about your mad skills, right? Or I can throw that same ball way up in the high slide, toss it up while coming down, and catch it in a stride. I get this question a lot when I'm reading stories like this. Why do you think you see more of her? There's more than one little girl in the pink dress. That's right, because at first, she was over here tossing the ball up the slide, like she said. And over here, she's catching it. So all these images of her shows that she moved so fast, it was as if there were more than one of her. So if you ever wonder about that in a storybook, that's why. That shows that they're really, really fast. If you had a genie that you would grant you a wish, you'd want to hoop like me. When I shoot, you'd hear swish. There's no one who can beat my speed of the orbit feet. I never take a rest, 'cause baby, I'm the best. Look how confident and how fast she is. The real detail. Pretty cool little sneakers she's got going on here. What color is that? That's right, it's pink. You got a little bit of green right here too. And this little symbol that you see right here, orbit. It's a way of showing speed, like something so fast going around the orb, which is the Earth. There's no one who can top me, 'cause I got game. No boy or girl can stop me in any sport you name. Now look at that, she's pointing at her shoe. Well, she knows how fast she is, huh? If you're standing on the sidelines 'cause you don't have heart, then get yourself right back here, 'cause I'm going to take you apart. Ooh. That's what you call a challenge, friends. When you go up to your friend and you're like, hey, you want to race? Or you want to play? You want to go against me? It's like playing a game. Just like playing a game, actually. Yes, I'm representing you, and you, so baby, be serene. When the action gets too tough, I'm still queen of the scene. Man, things are getting really crazy here. Whoosh. This little boy's hat goes flying off. When you walk with your head high and you look up at the sky, you're not just seeing things. If somewhere up there with the birds you see me flying by, yes, I'm queen of the scene. She is doing something up in the air. Really high. Do you know what that toy up the playground is called? What is it she's playing on? That's right, a swing. I love to swing. It's a lot of fun. And the more you swing, the stronger you get. True story. It's a form of exercise. You know what? They need to make more slides for grown-ups. Swings. Swings. I would love a grown-up swing. In any sandbox that I go to, nobody can be mean. My castles are their very best. They're fit for a queen. Wow, look how big that is. You see this little water area she made over here? Do you know what that part around a castle is called? It's called a moat. Very important for a castle. Very important. She's got a little boat going here. Sometimes we're on the sides of the castle. They lead into the sewers. Ooh, super gross. We try not to think about that too much. But I'm sure they were fun to swim in. Sometimes. My double dutch is hoppin'. I can jump without stoppin', and I can shoot a scully top, even while I'm shopping. Well, look at that. A lot more people this time, it seems. We even got somebody over here. Who do you think that is? What do you think? Maybe. It could be her teacher. It could be her mom, her auntie. Or it could be a mommy of another friend. I can play just anything from anywhere at all. So girl, take pride. Even if at first you fall, keep giving it another try. The queen in you walks tall. Yes, I'm queen of the scene, ruler of the park. But so long, it's getting late now, and I've got to be home by dark. Did you enjoy that story? I hope you did. It's one of my newer books, but I adored it when I opened it. I love the artwork. And you know one of the very special things about this story? It comes with a CD. I'm sure you've seen them around. Maybe. Mommy and Daddy might have one. With this CD, looks like this. It's got a shiny back there. When you put this into a CD player, or sometimes a DVD player, you know, the thing you watch with your movies on, you can play the sound. And I haven't played it yet, but from what I understand, you can hear the voice of the author, Queen Latifah, herself reading the story to you. I'm going to have to give it a listen sometime in the future. But I can't wait to get back to class so I can share it with my students. All right. So, I'm going to take a quick break so that I can set up the activity for you. You remember those materials that I was talking about a little while ago? Just to recap, you're going to want a roll of paper, toilet paper roll, or you can use a paper towel roll too, one of the taller ones. Ask Mommy or Daddy if you have any extras around. If you choose to do this one, you can either make a short one and just get one, or get two and make a tall one. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So, paper towel roll or toilet paper roll, aluminum foil, some tape, and, oops, Miss Mythril left her Sharpie right over here. And black marker or black paint. It's up to you. Again, see if you can get Mommy and Daddy, if they're nearby, to help you gather the stuff. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, okay? See you soon. All right, friends. Can you hear the sound of my voice? Hi, it's Miss Mythril again. All right, so here I've got the material. It's not very much needed at all. The only thing I forgot was the optional stickers. Oh, I know where some stickers are. Right here in my drawer. Very fitting for a teacher, I would say. See my stickers? Apples. And some of them, look at that, are shaped like hearts. Not too bright, not too dark, just the way I like it. So that's my personality. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and paint the paper towel roll. And hello, kitty cat. I see us started to color it. And you want to get as much as you can all around. It might take a little while to complete the whole thing. But trust me, in the end, it's going to be worth it. Do you like to paint when you're at school? This can be a good activity to keep in mind. Maybe suggest it to your teacher the next time you see her, or him. Men can be teachers too, of course. I'll give it some gentle strokes there. Alright, looks like it's coming along pretty well. Now, another reason why I stress, which I'm saying is very important to remember, be careful what you're coloring with. You want to make sure you've got the right tool. If you couldn't find your black marker in your art drawer or anywhere, maybe you have it in a coloring cabinet or your special toy chest that's made just for you. But it's important to get the marker that was made for you, because some markers, like this one, once they go down on whatever you're coloring on, they do not come up. And very hard to wipe them clean, very big a headache. So just something to keep in mind. So if you see markers like this, or maybe one that says Sharpie on it, big fancy letters that says Sharpie, you want to stay away from those when doing something like this, just because it's not what it's made for. And we want to make sure that we're using stuff that are made for what we're doing, right? Okay, got a good bit going there. See that? I got a couple spots there I can work on. Now, sometimes the creases on these paper towel rolls are not very colorable. Don't worry, that's okay. That's what the stickers are for. And I'll show you about that in a minute. Okay, and despite what I said about it taking a long time, I am almost done. I'm going to skip over that little hole there. Leave that hole alone. Let him do his thing. You don't know how I got there? I didn't do it. I swear. I swear I didn't do it. 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 Alright, just about done, friends. So you got the sides connecting there? Alright. The thing about microphones these days is they've got them in so many different shapes and sizes. Have you ever seen a microphone like this? If you have, that's cool. It's an older design. A lot of people only use them for, like, if they're giving like a big speech, or maybe they are a comedian on TV. You know, those people that like to stand on a stage, sometimes with puppets. Those are my favorite kinds of comedians. And they talk through these so that everybody in the auditorium can hear them. It sure does beat standing there and just being like, a man and a rabbi walked into a store and said, you know, shouting like that. Shoot, they would lose their voice by the end of the night, wouldn't they? Sometimes it's fun to shout, but not when it hurts your throat. Okay, so just for the sake of saving some time, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. How's yours coming along? Alright, so here's one of the fun parts. After the coloring, or if you've decided to use paint, you may want to let it dry, just like any of your art experiments or your projects at school. It might take a while, so put it somewhere special, somewhere out of reach, that nobody can touch it. Let everybody in your family know, hey, this is drawing, please don't touch it. Another pro tip, you can ask Mommy and Daddy if they'll put it up somewhere high for you, so that maybe your pet doesn't get it, or maybe your little brother or sister, and thinks it's something else. Alright, so here's the fun where we're going to take the aluminum foil, we're going to make a ball. Alright, if you're feeling really bold, you can squeeze it really, really good. Going to make a ball like that. Alright, I'm going to see if it fits in there. Uh-oh. Is that okay? What do you think? Is this starting to look like a microphone? I think it's just a little bit too small. So, I'm just going to get one more sheet. So that's all I need. I'm going to make one more sheet. Alright, see, I got me my other aluminum foil. Put the ball inside. Wrap it around it to make a ball within a ball. Yes. Okay. Better to be too big than too small, really. Because if it's too small, then it could just fall down the center. You know, like, we don't want that. We want to say, hey, ball, you need to stay on top, buddy. Okay, how's that looking? Ooh, it's coming together. Awesome. All right, so here's the optional part. If you did not get any stickers, you can pretty much call it done. But if you wanted stickers, then go ahead and get those out. And the great thing about it is you can use any stickers any way you like. There's no rule to how many or how few. So if you have some of those leftover stickers from, say, Valentine's Day or even Christmas, this is a great time to use them. Okay. Here's my heart-shaped one, and has the word incredible on it. A little blurry right there, but it says incredible. Alright. And I'm going to put on just a couple more, and ooh! Oh, I got some really good stickers here. Look at this. Alright, so I got the moon right here. See that? And let's contradict that moon and be like, hey, look, there's a rainbow for some reason that can be seen at night. Alright. Alright, one more sticker for me. That's just how I feel. Oh, choices, choices. I've got so many good choices. Oh my goodness, look at that. I think I'm going to pick... Oh gosh, I gotta go with a unicorn. I mean... Mythril being something that's not real, but is still enchanting and fun. Gotta put a unicorn on it, right? Alright. So let's adjust. Hold on one second, I'm gonna adjust. And welcome back, friends. Hi. Oh, you know what, guys? Oh, goodness. I didn't do introductions very thoroughly. Oh, guys, this is my cat. His name is Maelstrom. Another strange name. Have you noticed something about our names? Yeah? Maelstrom starts with M. And so does Miss Mythril. Mythril. Alright, he's a very good kitty. Just likes to take this spot. I think he's kind of claimed this seat as his. It's like, you know, it smells good, it feels good, and I can watch my favorite human. He's very chill, very loving. Anyway, if he pops up on screen every once in a while, you know, one of the things we can do here is we can cuddle up with our animals and watch the show. And I guess, you know, this guy's thinking, I can cuddle up and be on the show. Thank you, Maelstrom. Alright. So, fun fact about Maelstrom, he is what's called a gray tabby cat. Do you know what kind of animal you have? All dogs and all cats, and all animals really, are very unique. Each one that's different from another has their own special name or alias. Actually, it's kind of like Gray Tabby is the kind of cat he is. So I guess it wouldn't really be an alias. It's not like he gave that name to himself, but we don't call him Gray Tabby. We don't walk around calling him Gray Tabby. We call him Maelstrom. And that would be his alias rather than just cat. Oh, goodness. He's a little spoiled, isn't he? He's licking my fingers. Do your animals ever lick your fingers like that? How does it feel? It tickles, right? Your tongue feels like wet sandpaper. Oh, well. I'm sorry about that. I guess I offended him. Anyway, the nickname I like to give him is Purple Cat, or Princely. So, if you ever read this story, what's this story called? By Eric Carle, Brown Bear. He reminds me of the purple cat that's in that story. He really does. Because he's so gray and his fur is so shiny that I swear in some lights he looks purple. And I like it when he wears purple, like as his collar and stuff. Alright, Maelstrom. It'll be snack time soon, don't worry, buddy. Alright. Well, while we're introducing people on the set, I'd like to introduce to you my little bird friend. You might see this one on set every now and again. I'm a big fan of cats and birds. And this one's name is Janelia. Can you say hi to Janelia? Janelia? Alright, she's going to be hanging out here. Now, some other things I'm really looking forward to on this stream is having a little buddy, that's a Muppet, and they're on their way here. I talked to them and they cannot wait to come visit you and talk with you too. But it's going to be a little while before they come to my house. When they do, I cannot wait to introduce my special friend to you. Really excited about it. Oh, I'm going to keep it real hush-hush this time. It's a little secret between you and me. But if you have someone special in mind you'd like to visit that person with or see that person with, go let them know. Maybe we can all sit together and do some fun activities in the future. Alright, so got my little microphone. Can you hear me better with it? No? Just pretending? Okay. Alright, remember, just a little bit longer with paper towel roll. But this is my itty bitty one for now. And I can pretend that I am a singer. I am a star. Just like the girl in the book. Well, I could sing a song. What song should I sing? Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let me sing something a little new. So I don't know all the words yet. But what's that song called in the new Frozen movie? Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Yeah, that was me acting like a really bad singer. Why are my ears hurting? Oh, but one of my favorite songs to sing is the song from My Little Pony. Yep, Miss Mythril is a very big My Little Pony fan. Do you watch the show My Little Pony by any chance? I love it. Applejack's my favorite. My little pony, ah. I used to wonder what friendship could be, until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun, a beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness is an easy feat, and all magic makes it all complete. Yeah, my little pony. And tell the world that you're my very best friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. Alright, so that's done. I guess the only thing left is the Big Kid Folktale. At the end of the segments, we will offer a special story, a short story, that is designated for bigger kids, but that doesn't mean you have to get up and walk away. It's just something might be a little different. If you're interested, by all means, I would love to have you stick around and listen to this story with me. After that, it'll be time to say goodbye. But making sure to drink plenty of water. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and read that story. I'm going to use my special book. Oh, there it is. All right. So, do you know what a folk tale is? Raise your hand if you know what a folk tale is. Okay. All right, all right. Right. A folk tale is another word for story. Yeah, excuse me. Starry. One deep and faithful starry night. Anyway, a story that isn't true, so it's fictional, but it still has a very important moral to it. A moral is like an idea or something smart that we can learn from. So today's story is called The Serpents and the Porcupine. Long introduction, let me get to the page. Alright, there's a lot of words in these stories, but I'll be sure to share the pictures with you if there are any. Thousands of years ago, before men lived in Southeast Asia, much of the area was covered by a sea. The sea was ruled by 2 serpents. In the northern part of the sea lived the serpent Pinta Yonka Wate, and in the southern part lived the serpent Thana Moon. Now, serpents are large creatures. They must eat a lot of food just to remain alive, and they must eat a lot more in order not to be hungry. Unfortunately, neither Pinyanyonka Wate nor Thana Moon ever had enough to eat. One day, they met in the middle of the sea and agreed to work together to find their food. When one serpent caught something to eat, he was to share it with the other. For many months, this worked out very well. That is, except for those animals the serpents caught. Pinta Yonak Wate and Thana Moon were no longer hungry. At the southern edge of the sea were mountains and forests where many wild beasts lived. One day, an enormous elephant fell off a cliff and into the sea, and it was drowned. Oh no. Thana Moon found the elephant, and according to their agreement, he took it to Pinta Yonak Wate. "Look at this elephant I have just caught," he said. "We'll have so much food today, and we won't be hungry for days." It was true. For several days the serpents were so full they did not need to eat anything else. But even a meal of half an elephant cannot last forever, and soon the serpents were hungry again. At the northern edge of the sea were woods and fields. Many smaller animals lived there. One day, a porcupine fell into the water and drowned. Pinta Yonak Wate found the porcupine, and it was not very big, and he was very hungry. He wanted to eat all of it, but he remembered the agreement and took it to Thana Moon. But the porcupine was covered in sharp quills, which even a serpent cannot eat. So Penta-Yonakwate took the quills off the porcupine before he gave Thanamoon half of it. When the Thanamoon had eaten his part of the little porcupine, he was hungry as ever. He saw the quills and thought, Penta-Yonakwate has not given me half. He knew the animal very well, and he wanted to keep some only for himself. He has broken our agreement. The more Thanamoon thought about the quills, the angrier he became. And soon the two serpents were fighting. The waves that made bothered the fish and the animals of the sea, and the terrible noises they made day in and night out, kept the animals and birds on the land from sleeping. After nearly a week of this, the animals, birds, and fish asked the god Indra to help them. They said, Indra, you must make the serpents stop fighting. Day and night for nearly a week they have been fighting. If they are not stopped, we shall all perish. Indra was very sorry when he heard this, for he loved the serpents. But he also loved the other animals, and he knew that he had to help them. He told the fish, I'm going to change this part of the world. You have to swim out of the sea and into the ocean, for in a day there will be no sea here. Then Indra went to the place in the sea where the serpents were fighting, and he said, Stop fighting. You have caused so much destruction that you must leave the sea. Penta-Yonakwate, you must go to the northwest until you come to another sea. Thanamoon, you must go to the southeast until you come to another sea. As the serpents began to leave, Indra caused the sea to dry up. As Penta-Yonakwate went to the northeast, his enormous body left a mark on the soft, wet earth. As Thanamoon went to the southeast, he too left a mark behind him. The made mark by Penta-Yonakwate became the Ping River. That made by Thanamoon became the Moon River. Both of these rivers are in Finland today. No one ever saw or heard of the two serpents again, and most people believe that they died of hunger. No one living in Finland today knows for sure what happened, but they are very thankful for the rivers made by the fleeing serpents. So, it's very much believed that this was not a true story, but it is a story nonetheless that people tell to explain something that's in our environment, seeing things that are around us. And this can create a lot of excitement to think of how something came to be. Have you ever saw something and maybe on the ground or up in the sky or maybe somewhere in the woods, and you wondered to yourself, how did that happen? Well, that's exactly what these people did from Finland. Said that a long time ago there were two really, really big snakes that had to go their separate ways. You see here, you can see the picture of the snakes and the porcupine down there in the middle. See that? At the end of the stream, we will read a different story every day. The next time we tune in for folktale time, we'll read something called Tarsa's Luck. I'm really excited about that. And I'll have more interesting animals and pictures in it I'll share with you. For now, it's time to say goodbye. I want to invite you back. I will be back again on Wednesday. So not tomorrow, because tomorrow's the Tuesday, the day after, at 10 a.m. After you're done playing outside, after breakfast, but before lunch. And on Wednesday, go ahead and give you a sneak peek of what we're doing. We will be reading this book. It is called I'm Like You, You're Like Me by Cindy Gaynor. If you have this book at home, then feel free to grab it and read along with me. I'd love if we all could read together. And for the activity, we will be making puppets, little finger puppets. I'll show you how to make them stand up. Thank you for joining me, guys. It's been a real pleasure. And enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, stay safe wash your hands frequently, and just have fun. I'll see you next time. This is Mythril saying goodbye. Bye!